This is the oven mitt jacket. This one was on display at a museum for a while, so it just came back.
She's so good at giving things a second and third life. It's no wonder Nicole McLaughlin has been nicknamed the upcycling sorceress.
This is all out of shoes, used shoes from a thrift store. It's very hard and kind of tactical, almost like an armor.
McLaughlin joined the fashion of sustainability bandwagon after working as a graphic designer at a large shoe corporation. She saw how much got thrown away. Huge amounts of fabric, buttons and zippers. Thousands upon thousands of trial models. So McLaughlin started to save whatever she could and transform the salvaged pieces. Soon she was so captivated by the process, she decided to fully dedicate herself to sustainable fashion.
Sustainable fashion always was kind of on the back burner, and it was very small, and now it's kind of if you aren't really putting your money where your mouth is and investing in the future, these brands aren't going to be able to sustain.
They may be forced into sustainability if New York's Fashion Sustainability and Social Accountability Act becomes law. Introduced into the state legislature earlier this year, the measure would require fashion retailers and manufacturers to be accountable for their sustainability practices. They would need to make information about shipping, materials used, and employees' labor conditions transparent and public, no matter where production takes place. The Fashion Act will apply to large brands with sales of more than $100 million that do business in the state of New York. Violators could be fined up to 2% of their annual income, and the list of violators will be published by the New York Attorney General's office. Many designers support the initiative, Stella McCartney among them. Audrey Robinson is the sales supervisor at the Stella McCartney Soho boutique. She's proud to show the boutique's new sustainable collection.
It's been a miracle, to tell you the truth, to actually be able to have a skin-free skin made out of a vegetable, out of a fungus, a vegetable, something from the earth, something natural. It's important.
The United Nations Environment Program says the fashion industry is responsible for 10% of the world's carbon emissions. And not only that, but according to the Secondary Materials and Recycled Textiles Association, or SMART, almost all second-hand clothing and textiles can be recycled and reused, yet 80% end up in landfills. McLaughlin says that has to stop.
It's really important to be able to think about your childhood and your past and kind of use that as reference, but there's a lot of trash, and I think this is something that I would consider trash to treasure.
Treasure and a gift to efforts to slow climate change. What is still unclear is what effect the sustainability law will have on the price of clothing if it is enacted. For Nina Vishneva in New York, Anna Rice, VOA News.